Big Man Blastoise, 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 Big Man Blastoise.
Welcome back to the Lotad Lounge, everybody. And for today's deck video, we're gonna run more of a deck concept. It's a full list of 60 cards, but I'm not overly confident in it. It's still very much just a, what if we did this? It's pretty much me skipping the full deck testing process. I built a rough draft of a deck, and I'm gonna run it as is. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if this deck video just goes completely terrible. I'm sorry if the deck doesn't perform at all. But you know what? I'm gonna keep it a little bit interesting, and I'm gonna keep it a little bit real. This is a deck concept I had. I'm going to run it as is, and we're just going to see what happens. Today, we're going to run Big Man Blastoise, but not in the way you would think. You've seen the thumbnail, you probably got the idea, but we'll get there. Blastoise CX has the Solid Shell ability, where this Pokemon takes 30 less damage from attacks after applying weakness and resistance. It's a pretty solid ability. Blastoise CX also has the attack Twin Cannons for 2 water energy. It does 140 damage times discard up to 2 basic water energy cards from your hand. This attack does 140 damage for each card you discarded in this way. You know, it's a pretty solid attack. It's a big boy. Now to get Blastoise EX in play, we're not going to rely on our Squirtle to Rare Candy to Blastoise. We're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to use Kingdra EX's attack, King's Order, for 1 water energy. Put up to 3 water Pokemon from your discard pile onto your bench. It's pretty nice, and you can get unevolved Pokemon into play this way. Also, Kingdra EX has the attack Hydro Pump for 2 colorless energy. It does 50 damage, plus this attack does 50 more damage for each water energy attached to this Pokemon. So if you get your water energies built up really quick on Kingdra EX, you're going to be hitting for a lot of damage really quick. And the way we're going to do that is by using Baxcalibur's Super Cold ability. As often as you like during your turn, you may attach a basic water energy card from your hand to one of your Pokemon. In this case, Kingdra EX. Ideally, we're only ever going to need 1 Baxcalibur in play, because you can use that Super Cold ability as many times as you want. Now the hard thing about this deck, we're trying to make it rotation proof. So therefore, we're going to utilize Revavroom instead of Barrel. Revavroom has the Rumbling Engine ability. You must discard an energy card from your hand in order to use this ability. Once during your turn, you may draw cards until you have 6 cards in hand. So it gets you 1 more card than Barrel did. Our A-Spec of choice for this deck is going to be Brilliant Blender, because it allows you to search your deck for up to 5 cards and discard them. So you can search up to 5 of any card. In this case, we want to get Stage 2 Pokemon in our discard pile. That way, we can use Kingdra EX's King's Order attack. This way, we can get our Blastoise CX on the bench and into play. And if we have a Baxcalibur in there and we don't have a Frigibax yet, we can throw him on the bench too this way. In the initial build, Brilliant Blender is pretty much the best choice of A-Spec for this deck. Now, you could utilize Neo Upper to cover that initial 2 colorless energy cost for Kingdra's Hydro Pump attack, but this lets you get your Pokemon in discard pile so you can bring them in by King's Order. And honestly, the rest of the deck is just your run-of-the-mill staples. You got your Earthen Vessels, Buddy Buddies, Nest Balls, Ultra Balls. Earthen Vessel and Ultra Ball are other ways that's going to help us be able to discard our Blastoise EX, maybe even a Baxcalibur and or a Kingdra. Now, I want to stress again that this deck is very much just a concept. This is most likely nowhere near the final build that this deck could be. So I'm going to state the comment that I always do in these deck videos. This deck could use some suggestions. So as usual, if you have any suggestions to help improve this deck, any at all, please feel free to drop them in the comments below. Also, if you're interested in trying this deck out for yourself, to tinker around with it and improve upon it in any way you see fit, the deck list can be found in the description below. I have no idea how this is going to go, but we're going to try our best. That's all we can do. So let's go play some games. We had Brilliant Blunder in opening hand and we didn't get a basic? Are you kidding me? I'm so upset. And the basic you give me is Frigibax? Man. And I don't even think I put Switch in this deck. So he's stuck up there. That's awful. I'm going to have to sacrifice this Frigibax, I think. Well, I'm glad I got a Nest Ball and Buddy Buddy. Give me... They're all under 70 HP, so it doesn't... Or 70 HP or under, so it doesn't matter. I am going to get an extra Frigibax, just because this will probably die. Because I don't have a switch. I'm going to actually hold on to this energy. That way I can discard it with Rumbling Engine next turn. As long as they don't play Iono. Or Judge. Yeah, the hardest thing about this deck being made for rotation is I don't have Iridas. I don't have Radiant Greninja. I don't have Palkia. So, a lot of the decks that you would use for a water type deck to get it amped up and going very quickly, I can't use because they're about to be illegal. And I don't want to put them in this deck. I don't want to put them in this deck video just for them to be rotated and illegal in like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I don't know. It's around a month, I think. It's like the first or second week of April when rotation hits. Oh, wow. You actually got all 3 heads with that attack. That's fun. So let's do that. Let's do the Arven. And I'm going to go ahead and get the Blender. So I can go ahead and get my Mons in the discard pile. So let's do you. Let's do that. Yeah, let's finish it up there. And then now let's Rumbling Engine. Oh man, if I had a rare candy, that would be awesome. Oh, I did put Switch in here. Okay. Okay, good. But I have no reason to switch right now because I don't have any rare candies. So we're going to have to Arven into rare candy to get Kingdra next turn. Oh, we're doing Flareon. We attack for weakness. I like how Flareon EX has become like the Evolution EX to play. Because that's all I see out of these new evolutions is Flareon EX. I don't see Umbreon being played. I don't see Sylveon being played, which is bizarre. Like, why would you not use Sylveon to... Now Sylveon EX is a straight bully deck. Like, there's no way around it. It's a bully deck. It's... You have Pokemon that you've rare candied onto your bench. Get them back into your deck. Now you have to burn more resources. Like, it's... I've played against Travis a lot while he's played Sylveon, and it's not fun. It's not fun to play against. But yeah, I never see it on live. I only ever see Flareon. I feel like Flareon EX is trying to be the Evolution EX that becomes like the meta Eevee to use. Like I feel it's trying to get up in its way to become a popular deck for like tournaments and stuff like that. All right, thank you for knocking out a Frigibax. I do appreciate that. So I've got an idea. I do have an idea. Take a prize card. Let's move you up. And then let's Arven. 100%. We got an Arven for that. And then we do that. I want to evolve the Horsey into Kingdra. And then I could have burned the switch, but there was really no point to. Oh, I gotta get rid of 2 cards. I forgot about that. 40. Go ahead and do that. And then we want to King's Order to get. Let's go ahead and get a Kingdra out. And let's get 2 Blastoise. Because why not? There we go. We got to utilize King's Order. See the concept. I don't see Umbreon being played. I don't see Sylveon being played, which is bizarre. See, the concept's there. Now I've got 2 Blastoise on the bench. I've got another Kingdra EX on the bench. They just need some energies. That's the hard part. Realistically, I should probably put Energy Search in this deck besides Earthen Vessel. But Earthen Vessel gets you 2, where Energy Search only gets you 1. And I just need to find my Earthen Vessels. Ah, you got the Sparkling Crystal. That's unfortunate. You're switching? I spoke it into existence! That's awful! Because I've already used my Brilliant Blender. That's terrible. For this specific deck, this is an awful situation. Now, you can't... I got an idea. Now, granted, it cannot use Angel Light next turn. Buddy, I've got an idea. I want to do that. So 150, so that would be doubled. So that's a knockout. So yeah, let's bring Flareon back up. And then let's get a hand. And then... how many energies do I got in here? Just 1. So don't burn your energy retrieval just yet. So yeah, let's take the knockout here. Because they are unable to use Angel Light next turn. And that gets their Sparkling Crystal out of game. Right? Because I assume they didn't attach it to you, yeah. Now you can use Magical Charm, and you'll take 100 less damage. Which if I put 2 energies on Kingdra, then that ain't going to make a difference. But they cannot Angel Light unless they... yeah, there's no way they get 3 energies on one Sylveon EX next turn. If they was to evolve that Eevee on the bench, there's no way they Angel Light next turn. They have no Sparkling Crystal. So there's another Flareon. I could boss that up for a very easy knockout next turn. But on the next turn, on their next turn, Sylveon EX uses Angel Light. So ideally, I need to take out Sylveon this turn. I'm swinging... Man... Okay. Let's do that. I panicked, I'm sorry. Honestly, I think I have to, honestly, give me the Flareon. Now, I've got a King's Order. I gotta hope I gotta hope that Sylveon doesn't come into active this turn. Oh, it's any Pokemon. Any attacks used by the defending Pokemon. So yeah, that's why it wasn't a knockout range. I forgot about that. So if I would have had my other Kingdra, on the bench with some crap, they would have to have a Latios. Do they have a way to get my Kingdra EX onto the bench? Or do they just go for the attack? Or are they gonna use Crispin? How did they get Sparkling Crystal back? Did they never use it? I thought they used their Sparkling Crystal earlier. Whew, he's still hanging on. Kingdra's still hanging on a little bit. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm going to put you down. And so I'm back to knockout range. Okay. I've got an idea, as long as they don't Iono. Oh, well, there we go. See, the problem is they probably Angel Light. That's what I'm afraid of. They most likely Angel Light. Oh, crap. I've got an idea now. Okay. I think I can take this. So let's rare candy into the Kingdra. Let's attach for turn. Let's superior energy retrieval. And we're going to get rid of this Buddy and this Revavroom. Now we're going to bring 4 energies, because that Kingdra had 3 and just got knocked out, and there was 1 already in there. Now we can Super Cold. And put all of these on here. And now we can swing for 350, knocking out the Sylveon EX, baby. I can't believe I actually took that game. That was Man, that was beautiful. I thought for sure they was going to have some way to just, like, ruin all my plans. Again with the Frigibax start. Not what I want to see. Oh, great. They got the Badoo out. And the Slowpoke. So I'm going to assume we're playing against the Slowking deck. That I've yet to actually see. As far as, like, looking into it. I've been wanting to watch the videos for the decks to see, like, what it actually is. There's been a couple times that some of the guys at Matchstick have played it during the locals. The Slowking deck. And they've said a little bit about it. Let's go ahead and do... I should have got the Frigibax. Let's go ahead and Earthen Vessel. Get rid of a rare candy. May or may not be the wrong choice, but we're going to go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and do that. Do we go ahead and Iono? We're going to go ahead and pass. I'm going to pass on the Iono. And now get ready to not play items. Which means I'm going to have to get my Seadra and take 2 turns to evolve into Kingdra EX. 3 Slowpoke. Okay. There's the Slowking. That is the Stellar Crown one, right? Yeah. Okay. Obviously, they need 2 energies on the Slowking to use that attack, so I assume they're just getting themselves set. Alright, I gotta see a Seadra off of this draw. I'm giving them 3 cards, and I'm giving them the 2 cards that they set up, but I can't play Blender! I can't play my brilliant Blender! It's okay. We'll survive. I need a Seadra! So yeah, all I did right there was just give them 2 cards. Or 3 cards. Should have held it. Oh, they're Ionoing now. Cool. Well, we got the Kingdra. We did get the Revavroom. And we got our Handsome Professor's Research, too, so that's something we can utilize. Unfortunately, it's for discard, though, and I don't want to do that just yet, because I need stuff. Badoo's a problem. Badoo is such a problem. Oh, man. These Ultra Balls would get me my Seadra, but I can't play them. Well, now we're locked out until we find ourselves a Seadra. I think I only run 1. And my luck, because where I'm against Badoo right now, it's probably prized. Well, the Slowking set. So, do they go for the Slowking attack now? They are. Good. That means I can play items next turn. They're playing Academy at Night. I played that card in my Hydreigon EX jank build. Well, not jank build, but techie build. I'll say that. Oh, no. I just saw the Kyurem. Jesus! That's unfortunate. Yeah. About that. That doesn't help me at the current moment. So, let's Ultra Ball. No, I hate to do it. Let's Vessel. Either way, I'm getting a hand. So, okay, I've already attached Return. So let's Rumbling Engine and get us 5 cards. No, if I get 2 rare candies next turn, I'll be pretty set. And I've got 3 energies in discard as well, so attaching energies won't be a problem next turn as long as they don't Iono me. I really hope they don't have any more Kyurem. God, they've had Cypher Mania's code breaking every single turn. Yeah, apparently this deck, from what I've heard up to this point, is like really good. And with the Kyurem, yeah, that's enough to wreck a day right there. So now I'm kind of tempted to build the deck myself. That was smart. That was really smart. Oh no. That's why it has Academy at night. Oh no. No! Twice in a row? How do you pull that off? I'm dead. I could boss up the Xatu to hopefully stall a turn. I can't do anything. Let's boss up the Xatu. Yeah, I can't. There's nothing I can do now. I had a slight maybe chance before that last turn. Are you serious? You had to have that specific energy? It doesn't work though. Yeah, it just gets you a retreat, but you won't be able to use the attack. Because you're not behind on prizes. You better be out of Kyurem. Oh no. Yeah, they just put that energy on there for the retreat. Well, rip me. Man. That was just insanely brutal. Okay. We got the horsey this time. We got one buddy puffing. Both Baxcaliburs in hand. Looks like we're going against Gholdengoex. Haha. I think it lets you get a basic. Yeah, capturing Aroma, I think, is the heads you get evolution. So I'm going to assume Gholdengoex. Or Gardigo. I don't know what you want to call it. So yeah, Buddy to start, obviously. Get me you and you. And I guess we'll attach for turn. And yeah, I probably most likely use this Horsey next turn. Because Gholdengoex is just extremely fast. Oh look, there he is. I don't know how Gholdengoex ended up getting so good here recently, but it's like insanely quick. Well, they went on their capturing aroma this time, which was perfect for them. Yeah, where my deck takes a minute to get going, I'm pretty sure I have no way to stand a chance against this Gholdengoex. Oh, oops, not what I meant to do. I forgot that there's just the click feature now instead of click and place or click and drag. Terrible start. Terrible opening hand. Literally, I can't do a dang thing. Well, that would have been nice to have. With having my Kingdra available. Yeah, we about to lose. Because I got no basic search. And this Gholdengoex deck is already almost halfway through the deck. There's another one. Might as well have it. Go ahead, draw you that next card. Gallade. You're about to be illegal. Research your deck for a supporter card. Okay, so that's all you do. I wouldn't mind an Iono, honestly. You can feel free to do that. Lordy. Oh yeah, for weakness. So I was like, how did you do more damage? Or like, how did you do the same amount of damage with only using one energy? Well, you know, let's bring him back. Let's throw those in there, and we'll just leave it at that. We got 2 energy. No reason to bring those in hand right now. So we pass. Because we still can't do much of anything. We bought us a few turns and that's it. Well, that's good. Manaphy. Don't worry, your bench is safe. Because I can't do anything. Dude, what would be crazy is if I'm somehow able to just stall them long enough to deck themselves out. I know it's not going to happen. I just looked over and saw they had 25 cards left in their deck. And I'm like, man, I wonder how quickly they're wanting to go through that deck. Because if I could buy some time, yeah, that'd be cool. Let's throw you. No, no. I said let's throw you up there. Iono. That puts more cards. Well, no, it doesn't. It puts more cards into the deck, obviously. You know, part of me's kind of joking about trying to deck them out. I'm assuming they're more careful than that. So, you know, let's do the Iono because I need cards really bad. And this takes them down to 3, which I mean they draw 3 cards from these 2 Gholdengoex here. So I mean it doesn't make a difference. Wow, I wish I had a rare candy. That'd be super useful right now. Let's end the turn. And we'll just wait our inevitable demise. Another Gholdengoex. How about that? Just get all your draw support out, why don't you? You might as well throw a Tinkaton out there while you're at it. That'd be crazy. And I'd have to respect it. Lordy, excuse me. It's been a very long day. I know I'm pretty sure I've said it multiple times on videos before, but I work in the retail business in the produce department, and I had to open this morning, and they just changed our opening shift for the produce department an hour earlier, which means I gotta wake up an hour earlier. So I've been up since 5 a.m. So I'm a little tired. I say 5 a.m., but I overslept, so shh, it's fine. Well, I sure wish I could do something. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to attach an energy, and we're going to use Razor Fin on this Gholdengoex EX. And we're going to swing for a whopping 20 damage before we lose this game. That was an unfortunate shuffle of my deck. Lord, cannot stop. Make it rain, baby. They're going to use all of their energies. They're going to go for the overkill. Oh, they're not. Okay. I just assumed 8 of those 11 cards was going to be energies, and they was just going to just annihilate this little horsey here. That is an awesome Letterman jacket, though. Not going to lie. Pokemon Company, get on this. Make that jacket real. It will sell. Well, as much as I would love to keep going and get a few more games in, I am all out of time to record today, unfortunately, so I will have to end it there. But at least we got one really good game in the beginning. After that game, I was thinking to myself, I don't care if the rest of the games I record for this video are utter garbage. I've got this awesome game here. As it turns out, they were complete garbage. Like, I think with the right cards, this potential deck could work. Or maybe I just need to bite the bullet and take the Blastoise out and replace it with something else. But it just seems cool getting to use King's Order to get Blastoise on your bench. But as you saw, Kingdra can also swing for some really big damage in the right circumstances. So, I mean, like, you got 2 really good water attackers. You got Baxcalibur to manipulate your energies and get them into play with superior energy retrieval. I mean, basically all you're missing is just like a 1 of Chimpow EX to like go search your energies. Like, you could do that, I guess, if you went down to 2 Blastoise. This deck can be worked with. There's potential here. I just don't know how to fully unlock it yet. So if you have any ideas or suggestions for this deck, like I said, put them in them comments below. I would not mind to try them out because this deck could be really fun, I think. Obviously, Journey Together is on its way. It is not released yet, so maybe there's some cards in there that could go into this deck. I'd have to play around with it and see. But we have a lot of really good ideas cooking here in the lounge for Journey Together. So make sure to tune into the Low Tide Lounge when Journey Together releases, because we'll be throwing out some decks. And we got some stuff we're excited for. Well, everybody, thank you for watching today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and if you did, you can hit that like button, and you can hit the subscribe button to stick around for a while if you want to see more content from us as it comes out. Don't forget to come back tomorrow for your Thursday unboxing. And until the next time I see you, you all take care.